I've got David Armstrong who put out a book, I think, in January. 7 Rules to a Good Life. David? Oh, there you are.
Yeah. My book was 45 years in the making, but it actually started on the 16th of June 1982 when I lost my best friend in the Falklands War. Budgie died on the Invincible the day after the Falklands finished. But go forward in 1999, I had another experience where a very brave fire officer called Paul Metcalf died at a water incident. And what those two tragic deaths inform me of is first, life can be taken away and time is precious. But more importantly, you should be able to deal with first risk and first warning. So those deaths were completely avoidable and totally were known in what was going on. I went to the Falklands and I got given a special forces guy who taught us going down the Falklands, and that's our helicopter. And he gave us some tools about controlling emotion. He said, remove your anger, give yourself a chance to live and remove anger. But he also gave us another tool, which was how to help yourself in a dark corner when in being recallable. And what that means is that big target helicopter, small target, big target helicopter, small target, get off the big target. And he wanted to give me tools that can help you in an instant. And also through my life, I've had some profound experiences. The lows of life was I was still a serving fire officer, and I spent 2 nights on Euston Station losing everything. But I've also had some very highs in life. Yes, there's me, top left-hand corner, I'm the top of the mast as well. But I've had some highs by helping people and coaching people in their lives. And that's my university and college person. I was very proud of being the course director of the Fire Services College. So put that all together, I wanted to produce a self-help book with 7 rules. That's totally recallable in an instant, totally transferable, and actually can help people in the lows of life and in peak performance. So I put that all together, and here they are. So my 7 rules are: take responsibility. Your life will not be yours if you don't, and we all know that. Someone said to me, well, how can you take responsibility when you're lows of life? Take responsibility, I need help. So the next rule is control emotions. So once you took the responsibility, you then control your emotions. It's about understanding and getting to know how your brain works. So making sure you have control of your emotions to allow you to have the life that you want. And then we're moving down is then rule 3 is create meaning. And that means giving you direction and purpose in life. And those 3 rules are the engine and the drivers of the 7 rules to the good life. The next one is keep on learning. So rule 4 is keep on learning. Now, the thing is people say there's failure, but if you control your emotion, failure is not failure. It's just a moment in time. You've got to accept that you don't know something. You actually haven't got an experience, or you need some knowledge. So control your emotion and remove failure from your mind. And then what you do is, with all those good learning, you compound those decisions and make sure that you do something today that makes you better tomorrow. Successful athletes and all peak performers do incremental shifts by doing something today that makes them better tomorrow. And from that learning, you compound those decisions by gaining in life rather than drifting. So work, share, and experience together, rule 6, is working together is far better than working apart, as what Kindred said before. Put it all together, we can do amazing things. And rule 7 is a ghost rule of the 7 rules to the good life. And that's break your chains, as the parable of Cave suggests, which is turn fear into hope and turn doubt into belief. So those are my 7 rules, and they come across these 3 elements. But like everything in life, there's a twist in the tail. And one of my dedications in my book was my wife, Nikki, who died of cancer in 2017. And she was beautiful and kind and fun. But on her last days, she turned around to me, made a profound comment to me. She said, when I die, don't you die. I'm dead, you're not dead mentally, so go again in life. And that's where my 7 rules were born. She also said, let me be a tree. So my partner Anna took her ashes, and she's now in the King's Oak in Glastonbury, and she became a tree. And what a beautiful way to see it. So if you are interested in my book, The 7 Rules to the Good Life, please contact me. There's some leaflets on the tables there, and just scan the barcode, and I've got a website and the things to follow. But just remember the mantra, do something today that helps you better tomorrow. And if you really want a good tomorrow to be different, start the good life today. Whatever and wherever you want to be, because the beauty of life is we're all different and we have to find our own good life. So just remember, you only have one go at life. Just make sure it's a good one. Thank you.
What a lovely positive talk. Thanks very much, David. Next